Very good afternoon to all of you. I would like to welcome you all in my afternoon session as we do it on every Saturday. In this session, we bring you a lot of news, views, discussion, and we bring you all kind of real estate topics where we share our thought process, our learning, whatever we have done in last 11 years under Save Max banner. It has been a very interesting journey. It was an amazing experience. And now I have taken that initiative where I am sharing my experience, my life learnings with all of you guys. Maybe it can help any one of you to become maybe a better professional, maybe a better individual, or in any aspect of life. Because it's very, very important for all of us to keep growing ourselves and keep getting better on everyday basis. Uh, I personally believe there are four aspects of life. Before I talk about those four aspects, I would like to get some feedback from all of you. And as I request all my viewers on these afternoon sessions, let's just start our day by saying hi, hello to each other. So I would love to see your guys, your messages over there, and just like putting up a hi uh, so that I know who all are joining us today. Also, it is very, very important if you can give me some feedback about the quality of sound and the picture quality, because I'm trying a new system today, and I'm not too sure if everything is working fine. So if somebody can give me a little feedback. I can see Ravi Gurdita is there. Hi Ravi, how are you? I can see Manu, many amazing team members of Save Max family. Manu, I really appreciate all your energy, all your passion, whatever you spread out in your surroundings. It's very, very important. Guys, if somebody can give me feedback about the quality of the sound and picture, that's great. I got some feedback here. Quality is okay. I can see Kevin here. That's another youngster who I always admire for his passion and energy, and Kevin is a great, great guy. I can see Mr. Arnab Nandi is here. Mr. Arnab, how are you? Thank you very much for joining us for this afternoon session. There are a lot many wonderful individuals who keep sharing their thought process, their uh, and ask so many questions, which helps me to run my brain and to share my thought process with you. I can see Gurmeet Gill is there too. Hi Gurmeet, good to see you. Kunal Kalra, great to see you, Kunal. Um, it's so amazing to see all of you guys here, and thank you very much that you guys take some time out from your busy schedule. I can very well understand life is so busy in Canada, and it really, like, keeps us on the go, which I personally like it as well. And sometimes it becomes a little too much, and then you have to pull back yourself and go into a kind of comfort zone or for a relaxed mode. But personally, I don't like to spend like lot many hours in that comfort zone. Like, if I go into my comfort zone, then I really make myself uncomfortable. Uh, I have started another activity early morning. So there's a physical trainer which I have hired, and he is trying to push me to my limits and give me a little extra boost. And this is what I was talking to Nidhi today morning, and I said, Nidhi, I personally believe, like, I'm a very highly motivated guy, and on so many aspects I really push people, but on some of the aspect I also need the motivation, I also need the push, I need that mentorship as well. And look, what this trainer is doing, he is really giving me that motivation, giving me that boost to push me to my limits, which really is making me as a better individual as far as the physical activities are concerned. So it's so amazing. It's such a wonderful learning for me, and this is what is a good learning for all of you guys as well. Many times in our life we neglect the importance of mentorship. We don't really understand how important mentorship is in our life. A mentor can really give totally different directions to your thought process, to your actions, and that really helps you to get some different results in your life. So I was talking about the four aspects of life which I personally believe everybody should make themselves better. The first and foremost aspect of life is, which I feel is very very important, and where many of us lack. Many of us don't really put too much emphasis and focus on this aspect of life, and that is making ourselves a better individual every single day. So, we have to make our personal life better. We have to make ourselves a better person every single day. What I was yesterday, I have to make myself better today, and same is the case with tomorrow. I want to mention some more people over here. I can see Mr. Ankit, Inderjeet is there, Inderjeet is there. Or these are two separate individuals. I can see Bina Faruqi. Bina is from Vaughan. Great, thank you, Bina, for joining us. I can see Vikas Sharma. Because I'm seeing your name written in Hindi. I actually don't know how you guys do that. I need to learn this, because many times, like, I feel like, I should write some comments or something in Hindi, like, but unfortunately I don't know how to use that in the computer. I think somebody told me there's an app for that. So I will definitely would like to learn it from you, because if you can help me out how you write your name in Hindi. uh, it makes me very, I would say, comfortable when I see, our mother tongue. And of course, it's something, a personal aspect of life, where you are attached to many of the things which really makes you what you are. So thank you very much, Vikas, for joining us today. I was talking about the four aspects of life. The first aspect is your personal, like, how to make yourself as a better individual. And the second aspect of life is professional. So personal, professional. You have to make yourself a better professional every single day. Third aspect of life is, I put it on the third priority, and that is your financial aspect. Guys, that aspect is also equally important, because we have to make ourselves better financially every single day. So I talked about personal, I talked about professional, I talked about financial, and the fourth aspect is spiritual aspect. I am little far from understanding of that subject, but I am learning, I am working on it, and as I keep learning, I will keep sharing my experiences with you. Some more people I would like to mention: Kamal Hitesh, Bajaj Aptitude. I can see Manish Pamnani. Manish is requesting, help me. I'm interested for a job in your company. Manish, you can definitely send us your resume, and our HR team can look into it. Fayaz is from Bahrain. Thank you, Fayaz, for joining. I'm so happy to see, like, we all can connect through this social media, and sitting in different parts of the world, and still we can talk to each other. Oh, I see. It's Kamal Bajaj. So that is Kamal Hitesh Bajaj. Kamal, I know Kamal is from Rohtak, and Kamal is an alumni of Shiksha Bharati School, where I have actually done my studies as well. If I'm not wrong, it's the same Kamal. Kamal, thank you very much for joining from India. And I am really, really very impressed with your work back home in Rohtak, and you are well connected to school, and you're connecting so many other people over there. I can see Kalvinder Singh. Kalvinder, good afternoon. How is everything at your end? I'm pretty sure you are doing fantastic. Yes, Kamal has confirmed me that this is the same Kamal. I can see Pooja Kumari. I'm not too sure where you are from, Pooja. Guys, please do mention where are you from, so that it becomes very easy for me to understand. And I it really makes me feel happy to see that we all are connecting from various parts of the world. Manish is saying, I am Manish, it is not about being fan of anybody. We are here to admire each other. We are here to support each other. Thank you very much. I'm really happy to see, like, sometimes my talks gives you the inspiration, and that is what the objective is. And that is what I do it for. Like, I'm just doing this for fun sake. But I'm going to share something interesting with you. Kamal, I know you're from Rohtak, so I already mentioned that. That's great, but you're still I'm happy that you have mentioned it over there as well. I think Pooja is also, she's also from India. So I'm going to talk about a little different aspect, and I'm not too sure if you all have looked at the topic today: raise $1 million from YouTube for hospitals. So before we talk about it, let me introduce Kamal as well. Kamal, how are you?
I'm doing good. Fantastic. How are you?
That's great. That's great, Kamal. Can you hear me? Can you see me?
Oh, yes, loud and clear. Yeah, I can see you. Yeah.
That's great. Kamal, first I want to admire you that you are fasting these days for Navratris, and I can see, like, you're not shaving and all that stuff. So I really admire you, like, and get inspired with your this. I'm not too sure either it is religious aspect or it is some physical aspect where you want to keep yourself fit. But at the end of the day, it really gives me a lot of encouragement.
Yeah, Raman, it's like, these auspicious days, I go back like almost 15, 20 years back, or even more than that. And so it started when I was in India, and it went on, but now it has become more of an habit. So whenever Navratri starts, so I try not to shave for those 9 days, and I keep fast for those 9 days, just to get some, I would say, blessing of God. I mean, there is no such thing that which I mean, there is no written proof that you do fast and you get blessing, but it's just a religious reason that I've been following. So I just do that, yeah, for my sake, my satisfaction.
No, absolutely, and that's really great. Like, I'm not a religious person, but I still respect all the religions and the cultural values what they share with each other, and, like, so it's all about the belief system, Kamal. And I always say, if you believe a stone can be a god, and if you don't believe God can, even God doesn't exist, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's
So
that's so
I
true.
am a
Yeah,
firm
yeah.
believer of nature, like, but I go to temple as well, and I know I'm gonna be fasting for one day. Me and Nidhi, we do it for one day during Navratris, and but it's so good to see people in the surrounding, like, who really are very disciplined and punctual on these things, which is really a good inspiration for me. So guys, we were talking about those four aspects. Either it was personal, professional, financial, as well as spiritual. Um, I'll share some different learnings of life with you as well. But before that, I just want to take some feedback from Kamal, like, how his day is going, and how he's fasting. Kamal, give me a little bit idea about all this fasting things and everything. So how do you do it? Do you keep eating? Like, I keep eating during the fast.
I try to, but I don't get time. So God keeps me too busy in these 9 days, and I get time to have maybe some fruit or say coconut water. Yeah, that gives me a lot of energy. So yeah, I mean, I just pray in the morning, then once in the evening, and because food is restricted, like that's something which I have been following. So as I said, there is no set rules in the book, but I have been doing it that way. So I don't eat food like the food what we say roti, chapati, and all other things, or anything which is made up of that. So it's just for 9 days, and I do prayer in the evening, and then I just whatever is allowed or something which is prepared from the nut, I can eat it. So yeah, fruits, water, and yeah, something like coffee. Of course, I do take. Yeah, so that keeps me going.
That's great. But I personally feel like, this fasting really is important for your physical detoxification as well. Am I right?
Yeah, that's right. So of course it do help you. Plus, it keeps me. Means I keep on checking my will. I mean that's just on the lighter side. Yeah, I mean I have seen like major parties happening in during these Navratras. Like yesterday we were there. Amazing food
Yes.
was there in the event. And so I mean Nung and the tongue has a very good strong bond, I believe, and nose give all the message to my tongue that amazing food is prepared. But yeah, that keeps me on my guards that yeah, it is on fast. So just keep on checking my will there, yeah, making it more strong.
That's great. That's great. So Kamal, I was actually talking to Nidhi a couple of days before. So there are three things which I have. been taught in my life. The first thing I was taught that I have to create success for myself, which I think is a very important aspect of life. And I started working hard onto that. And I didn't see day and night, like work like 16 to 18 hours a day, and made sure, because uh, I firmly believe in the entrepreneurship, because I think entrepreneurs, they can really make a big difference in a very positive way in this world. And you can see there are a lot many people who are actually creating a lot of vibrancy all across the world, all across the globe. Either we talk about Elon Musk, or we talk about Mark Zuckerberg, or we talk about, like these youngsters. I see, like a lot of youngsters, they are coming up with new ideas, and they are really putting up a lot of jobs on the board, and bringing new ideas, and creating automation technology, artificial intelligence, and whatnot. So that really gives me a lot of push to make myself better every single day. So I was taught that you have to create success for yourself. And of course, there's no substitute to hard work for that. The second point, which I was taught, Kamal, when you create success for yourself, then you start sharing your success with others. And the third and most important aspect, which I have been taught in my life, is we have to give back to the society, we have to give back to the community, and to the people in our surrounding who are not fortunate enough as we are, so that we can help them for the basic necessities and needs of their life. Nature, God, whatever we believe in, has given us a good, solid brain to think, has given us a complete, good physical strength, and has given us the intelligence, so that we can use this intelligence, we can use our body parts, we can use our thought process, and make this world a better place. Of course, if I cannot make it for myself, I cannot make it for others. So all the charity begins from home, and I say charity begins from yourself. So let's first create success for yourself. When you see that you have created success for yourself, then we should start spreading our success to others. And simultaneously, we need to make sure we give it back to the community. So I was actively thinking about these things. And Recently something happened. I used to make these videos just because I enjoy it, or for the fun sake. I never thought of, like these videos are making that much impact on the youngsters, that they are being encouraged, they are being motivated. So I was just doing it for the fun sake. And a couple of weeks before, there's a very good famous YouTuber. His name is Ravish. So Ravish got in touch with my team, and I got a request from my team to give him an interview for his channel. So I was really amazed to see the kind of, uh, I would say, exposure, the kind of reach his channel has, that there were 100,000 people who watched the video within first weeks. And I was so overwhelmed and happy to see the messages which were coming all across the world, where people were getting encouraged, they were getting motivated, and they were really, like feeling the positive vibes without even meeting them. So I was really amazed with that. And then another YouTuber, Potato Talk, is Mr. Now. He also got in contact with the team, and we conducted another session over there for and it was the same response. More than 100,000 people watched that video as well within first week. So that gave me a thought process that, what, it's a very, very effective way, it's an effective media to get connected with people and share my thought process, my learnings, and encourage the youth to get them into the right direction. Because I personally believe 80 to 90% of the youngsters in the age of 20 to 25, they don't even know which direction they are leading to. And it is not their fault. I personally believe it is not their fault. The fault is of the system. The system is not able to guide them properly, to give them the right direction, or to give them and understanding what could be their course of action. And that really keeps building a lack of confidence in them and ultimately resulting into a failure. And I personally believe failure is nothing, failure is just an experience. But majority of the people, they lose hope after getting a failure once in their life, whereas you need to learn from that failure and build yourself upon to that and keep moving on to that, so that ultimately you can reach the goal of getting the success. Because failure is a procedural thing of the success. Failure is the first step of the success. So it is very, very important. And I was really overwhelmed to see the kind of response we were getting over there from those YouTube videos. And that really gave me another thought process. And I thought, you know what? Let me use this channel as well to get connected to people. So I started building up my own YouTube channel with the name Rise with Raman. It was there from last couple of years, but I never looked at it. I never thought of it. I was just enjoying on Facebook and getting connected to people. But when I saw the kind of outreach which we can get from YouTube and can spread the positivity, I thought, you know what, let me explore this channel. And I started building it up on my YouTube as well. And Kamal, I was so surprised to know later on that there is a monetization policy with YouTube. So isn't that amazing, Kamal, that
Yeah, I
you
mean,
are providing them the
yeah,
content, you are providing
right,
them the content, and
right,
they are using your content, and they advertise other people's business. We used to do a lot of
right.
advertisement, right? They
Absolutely.
are
Yeah,
doing using our content and advertising other people's business based on that content, but they give you an opportunity to monetize it so that you can earn some money from that. So,
that's
Kamal, I
true.
thought, am I doing
Yeah.
this for money? So I asked that question to myself, and then I discussed with Nidhi, and the answer was no, because I'm doing it for fun's sake. I enjoy it. I like sharing my learning with others. I enjoy sharing my thought process and whatever I have learned in my life. Maybe it can create success for somebody else, right? So I thought, you know what? I don't need that money. I am not doing my YouTube channel to make money for myself. So what I'm going to do with that money? Right? With the
Yeah.
grace of God
Yeah.
and your blessings, we are doing fantastic business. And I'm not the guy who's like, uh, Kamal, it's not my aim of life that I want to do. I don't care either I die with 50 million or 500 million. What I care is how many people's life I have touched during my lifetime and help them or given a positivity to them. So that really changed my thought process. So I thought, you know what? I am not going to monetize this, but I am going to take money from YouTube. So what I'm going to do with that money is then uh, I actually gave a target to myself. I said, you know what? We are going to raise $1 million from YouTube, and every single penny which we are going to earn from YouTube is going to be towards the betterment of the society. And again, Kamal, there are three aspects which I personally believe is very, very important when it comes to making the society better. COVID has taught us that health is the primary aspect of life. You need to be healthy, you need to be happy and healthy. So, hospitals is a very important and integral part as far as the healthcare is concerned. I know they always say, like, precautions is better than the cure. So it is always good to have some physical activity and make sure, like, you don't need to go to hospital. But this is the fact of life, and COVID has proven that hospitals is a necessity of life to keep us healthy. So this is the first aspect where we are going to distribute, we are going to contribute all the money which we are going to earn, every single penny which we are going to earn from YouTube will be contributing towards the hospitalization. And that will not only be in Canada, not only will be in Brampton or Mississauga or GT or Ontario, it will be in all parts of the world wherever we are getting those viewers. Because I tried to do a little research and I saw YouTube gives you a good idea from where your viewers are coming. So based on the proportionate of the viewers which we'll be getting, we will be contributing that money towards the hospitals and making the healthcare system better. Either it is India, or it is Australia, or it is US, or it is India, whatever it is. The second aspect, Kamal, which we are going to focus is the kids. When it comes to kids, they stay close to my heart, because I personally believe, it's the future of the country and it needs to be well taken care, right? So wherever it comes to the betterment of the kids, I always come forward and give as much support as I can. And it's a very clear cut objective which I have in my life. And the third and most important thing is the sports. I personally, that's my fundamental belief, that sports is a very good medium to connect communities, to connect various religions, castes, because sports doesn't understand all those language. Sports just understand one language, and that is the commitment, that is the discipline, that is the teamwork. And I think if we understand those fundamentals of life, if we just keep ourselves away from other bad thing, either it is politics or it is religion or so many other things which helps to keep divide the world. So, Kamal, that is what I thought, that we are going to raise $1 million from YouTube and contribute towards hospital, kids, and sports activities, which is going to help youth to stay on the positive direction, keep them away from the drugs. Kamal, what's your thought process onto this? How do you feel about it?
So, yeah, so you like while I remember we were traveling when you discussed this with me, and I was like, this is really wow. The wow might be a small word here, but uh, in like I have spent a lot of time in corporate in India. I have worked with in Canada too. Uh, what definitely everyone looks for is primarily making a better lifestyle, earning money, and majority of the focus remains this side of the things. But thinking on these points, where you are contributing back to the society, is I have not seen many people. Like I can name only one gentleman, like which I very proudly and very I'm a big admirer for him, Mr. Tata. So he is the gentleman like whom I've just heard the stories, the way he has been giving back to society. Now very recently they have even they've got back the Air India also. So I mean, whenever I get a chance, I try to read about him, and I see that he is a very strong believer of giving to the society, and I believe that what he is today because of the the effort he has made towards giving back to society is also one of the reasons that brought him here. Definitely, he's a successful businessman, an entrepreneur, or maybe what all big words you can use for a business conglomerate. He is that. But end of the day, he has been always a very strong believer of giving back to the society, and I see, there is a one word of Hindi I can remember, the ansh, I don't know what to, a reflection you can say in English, is what I see in this entire I don't want to name it as an activity, but entire thought process of yours, what you are looking here, or looking to give back to society, because this is just a beginning. What I feel is like, yeah, definitely we will be able to raise 1 million, and 1 million is not a cap. Whatever the money comes in can be 2 million, 5 million, definitely it goes to all to the charity. So 1 million is our first benchmark, as I what I understand from this. But I think uh, this tells a lot about you as an individual, or we as a company, that we believe in giving back to society, because that is a very important and strong aspect for any successful individual. And I think we are really blessed, and I think this is going to be a very great initiative, and I'm pretty sure that all the viewers who are there, or the more people who are connecting with us, everyone is going to support with their heart, because we will try to make it a big success, and it will be a big success.
Yes, Kamal. Kamal, you have to keep continue for 1 more minute, because I got a signal that my battery is getting down, so I have to put a charger to
Oh yeah.
that.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Please, please. Yeah. So definitely, and I would like to answer one gentleman, Manish. Manish, we have our team in India, and I will connect you with one of our regional manager in North, and he is based out of Gurgaon, and he is traveling all across. So definitely, you can get in touch with him, and let's see how the things work. And you can share the details, and if even if you can just send us your number or email, I can pass on the details to him, and he will get in touch with you very soon. So at this point, because we are expanding in India, we are expanding in other parts of the world. Right now, most probably from next week onwards, we will be meeting many people in India as well. So I think this information will be helpful. Yes, Mr. Raman.
Yeah, Kamal. So I shared what we are planning to do. But can
Yeah,
I do it alone? Is it
sorry.
just one person? Can I do it alone?
Of course not. Yeah, that's what I said. Like we will
Of course
need
not.
support from everyone, whosoever, and everyone's small support. Maybe a very basic support can actually help us to contribute more to the society. Anywhere we talk about Canada, we talk about India, we talk about any part of the country, we will be definitely keep on doing our efforts on that.
Absolutely. So, Kamal, many times I have seen people going and asking the money from people for charity, and many times people avoid it because everybody loves money so much, nobody wants to impart it from them. But I have been taught something different. I think we as an entrepreneurs have the capability and capacity to do business, to I would say to raise money without asking from people and coming up with some brilliant ideas where we can spend our time, efforts, and can convert that time and efforts into money. And Kamal, this is what I always believed in. I always believed in one thing that, whenever I have to do charity, I don't believe in going and asking people for money. I think, I should work hard, earn the money and put it onto the charity. That is what I always believe in. So here it is the same thought process which I'm implementing here, that I will work hard for that. I'll spend my time, I'll spend my efforts, I'll spend my resources to make nice YouTube videos where I can go and educate people about the real estate industry, because that is what I have learned. So I am going to spend my time and energy and even money and resources onto this particular initiative. But whatever the money we are going to raise from YouTube, we are going to contribute that money. We will not even keep a single penny out of it. Now, how you can become part of this initiative, because this is very, very important thing in our life, guys. Many times, so many of us wants to do something good in our life, but we don't get the right platform, we don't get the right channel, and we don't get the right thought process. So I'm not asking any support of money from you. I don't want any money from you. I don't even want a single penny from you. But at least you can do something for me which comes free of cost for you, where you can help me out to spread my message out there, and can at least encourage 10 more people to go and like and subscribe or whatever you need to do. I don't even know what, my team taught me that this is what you have to say, Raman, like subscribe and like and comment and press the bell icon. Many times, Kamal, I forget that because I'm not a YouTube. I just do it for fun. But if every single person who is connected with me, I have 5,000 friends on my Facebook. I have more than 2,000 people on my Facebook page, and I have almost like close to 4,000 people who are following me on YouTube, and there are almost 20-30,000 people who follow us on Facebook, SaveMax Facebook, and all that stuff. So altogether, if I look at it, there are almost like 20 to 25,000 people in our surrounding. If they all just spread the message to another 10 people, that is going to pass down the message, or that is going to create a network of around 250,000 people. Then we have another 500 team member in SaveMax. They all have almost 1,000 people in their network. That will give us another outreach of close to 500,000 people. So if 750,000 people come together and just raise $1 by sharing my message to 10 other people, that can create wonders, and we can raise that $1 million within next few months. I don't see that as a complicated. It's a very simple and easy calculation. So what I'm expecting from all of you guys, that if you just pass down my message to 10 people and encourage them to like or watch those videos, of course those are good videos. I personally believe those are all inspirational videos, and there is something, some good learning into that. I'm not talking something which doesn't which is totally irrelevant. So if you can pass down that message, or you can encourage 10 more people in your life to show those, to see those videos, I think our target is very easily achievable. Kamal, what do you think about the numbers which I shared with you?
See, numbers are really achievable, and because, as you rightly said, that it is just a small effort from every individual, and when we are talking to refer to 10 people, it can be even more, because 10 is a very basic number. We know more than 150 people, around us, and many of them are uh, on social media right now. So I think that maybe even if we can keep some months target, probably in a month or 2 months, probably we should be achieving some real good numbers, and probably we can always expand on that. And this is, like, I would say, one indirect way for every individual in contributing, rather, I would say, because if you look at the bigger picture, that whatever comes to us, we are definitely going to contribute to, for the social cause. So anyone sharing with 8 or 10 or more than 10 people, indirectly, it is a kind of a contribution from every person. I would look at it that way.
Perfect. That's great. So, guys, it's my humble submission to all of you. I just need a little support from you, and I would request you, make sure 10 people they like the YouTube channel, and that comes with the name Rise with Raman. They watch the videos as much as they can. That is the contribution which you can do. And of course, we all believe in good karma. I'm pretty sure every single person who is connected onto this platform, we all believe in that. Uh, okay, I can come on, like, this is what a good encouragement for me. So Mr. Ankit Biduri, he's saying, I have made 40 people connect so far, and my next target is 100. Ankit, I am really very thankful to you for that, and I really, really appreciate that. This is the kind of support and encouragement is needed. And guys, believe me, together we can definitely make a wonderful mark into the in this world, and we can make this world such a better place for all of us to go and live. And our next generations will be thankful to us, because, but I don't need that thanks actually. I think, Kamal, it is our duty. It is
Yeah.
my, it's my obligation to ensure that we hand over this word in a much more beautiful way to the next generation. Because if I don't start the journey from myself, who else is going to do that? Most of the time, Kamal, we just keep thinking in our life, how does it matter to me if I don't do it? No, guys, just one person can really make a big difference. There are so many leaders out there into the world who just started that as any journey, individual on an individual level, but the people kept gathering with them, and it really made a wonderful mark onto this beautiful universe. So anyway, uh, I can see Kunal is also saying, Kunal, I have already shared your reference to my friends, and I'll keep spreading out. Come on, I want to mention something over here. Day before yesterday, or yesterday, you remember when we were coming from Ajax, I got a call from one of a young lady. She works in Remax, which is a kind of competitor brand. But I don't personally believe in the competition and all this stuff. I personally believe uh, we all are a part of a big team, and we all are working together to make this industry better. And she was actually kind of appreciating all the efforts and all the videos which we are making over there. And that really was a proud moment for me, and it really was a big encouragement. Kamal, so many times I also need encouragement, as everybody does. I also need some motivation. I also need some push from the back that, you know what, let's do it together. So I feel happy. And those people, they really leave a good impression in your mind and heart. Now I see lot many people, lot many youngsters, especially like from India and from other countries, because they want to come to Canada, so they keep sending their requests to us. Guys, there is so many opportunities in India. If you want to work over there, trust me, India is also a land of opportunities. and the way the economy is thriving over there, the way the businesses are running over there, it is something amazing. But on the other hand, first you have to prove yourself, right? If you cannot do anything sitting over there, what are you going to do when you come to Canada? Because this is much more competitive atmosphere here. It is not that easy in this country to come and establish ourselves. Kamal, we worked at gas stations, security jobs, worked 18 hours in a day. What we did every kind of stuff. Am I right?
Yeah, that's right, and I believe that's a part of our more moral and social responsibility as well, because uh, now when we are sharing our actually, I would say this becomes a part of our mission. Vision is always there. This is also one of our vision and mission, that we carry our social responsibility and moral responsibility too. So I'm sure the lady who called you, or even the people who are out there in the market, they understand this part, that of course, beyond the competition, beyond that, there is always a professional courtesy. There is always something which they would like to even share, and they talk, and that is something really good about this entire networking, I would say.
Yeah, but Kamal, trust me, that call gave me so much encouragement and motivation. And I want to say a personal thanks. I don't even remember her name, but I want to say a personal thanks to her. She really made my day for that. I'm not the guy who's looking for kind of like any kind of applaud for myself in my life, because I just do it because I like it. But still, if you get it, that is as a bonus. That really gives you that, oh wow, I'm doing something right. It is just like giving that little extra push to you, to give you an extra energy, so that you can do this thing with more and more power. Right now, I'll give you an example here. uh, I'll talk about Ankit Biduri. I never met Ankit in my life, but he put a message there that I have made 40 people connect so far. Now that really puts Ankit as in a special spot in my life, because you know what, he's a doer. He's not the one who's just a talker. There are a lot many people who just keep talking, oh, we like what you do, this and that, but they will not take a little pain to share it with somebody. Guys, if you like it, somebody else might like it too. If you like the initiative, what is your contribution to it? You don't want to contribute anything. You just want to talk a little high about everything, but when it comes to action, your action is zero. So how I am going to be impressed with you? Let's say, Kamal, if somebody really working hard onto it and connect 5,000 people onto our YouTube channel, I would certainly think that how I should help this guy. Should I give him a job offer? Should I do something else for him? So first you have to prove yourself,
Yeah.
right? And I'm giving you a challenge. I am giving you an opportunity to prove you. And I like this way, like the way Ankit is saying that my next target is 100. If you cannot do that simple job and you are claiming me, oh, you call me to Canada and I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that for you. No, I don't believe on it. Your actions are not matching to your words, right? I can see Minaji. Minaji is also a regular viewer and she's an amazing team member. Kamal, Minaji has been our client in the past and we have sold and bought a couple of properties for her. And finally, she decided to come and join our bandwagon and become part of Save Max family. And she is one of a very aspiring realtor, uh, an amazing entrepreneur, I would say. And she has started making a good mark out there, and it is definitely going to be a wonderful journey for you, Meena. And again, Ankit is saying he met me once. I'm not too sure, Ankit. I'm so sorry for that, and I apologize. I thought you are in India, but I can figure out. I think you are in Canada. I really appreciate that, Ankit, and I apologize for my bad memory. Somehow I don't remember, but if you can just recall. And help me to refresh my memory, that'll be great. Bina is saying, being a licensed mortgage agent, I'll make sure I spread the word with friends, family, and all of my clients. And that's great, Bina. And I really appreciate you are somehow in a correlated business, and definitely we can cross over paths sometime. And I'll be very happy to get you connected with some of our team members as well, so that they can also help you in growing your business. And thank you, Mina, for all your inspiration and all your encouragement, which you always keep giving. I'm pretty sure Mina also shared with hundreds of her friends about my message. And guys, let's come together and make a mark out there, and we make sure to achieve this target of raising $1 million from YouTube. This money is not coming from your pocket. This is coming from YouTube, and YouTube is a rich organization. Am I right, Kamal?
Yes, you're right. And let me refresh few things. Ankit has met us. You remember three young kids whom we met few days back?
Oh,
So
okay,
Ankit
okay,
is
okay.
one of them, and he is like looking to work with us, and he will be a part of our team very soon. So because I know the name is very common, so and because he has written his full name, so sometimes you must have got about it, confused about it. But I hope now you can recollect him.
I can. Oh, I got it. I apologize, Ankit, for that. It's a little bad on my part, but yeah, Kamal is right, because that name is so common, and I was not at all aware about your last name. So no, no, I was very impressed when I met with Ankit, and
I remember. Yeah,
two more youngsters out there, and I would love to see them part of my team. And Kamal, see, this is what happens. You have to prove yourself first, right?
yeah,
I've seen people, they keep coming and making the excuses. Oh, you give me that, only then I will do this. You give me that, only then I will do this. No, that is not the way the world works. You have to prove your worth. What if I would have come to Canada and I would have asked this country, oh, you give me a house first and then I will work for you. You give me a
yeah,
car first and then I'll work for you.
yeah.
No, that is not how it works. I
Right,
have to
right.
prove myself to the country that, you know what, I am ready to work hard. And this is the example. So, the same way, you have to work hard for this. So, let me see how many people send me a message, and don't just send me a message. If you are not sending me the right message, if you're just sending me the message for the sake of sending it, it would not work. Let me see how many people work on my request and connect 10 more people to raise this money for hospitals all across the world. And Kamal, I promise, if somebody is able to prove himself or herself, I'll make sure that person is being taken care in their life. Does that make sense, Kamal?
Of course, of course. Yeah, and yeah, I am a strong believer of, action, like, because it should match your word should match your actions. Uh, so I think this is an open, I won't say a challenge, but it is an open offer to everyone. Like, so now let everyone, and the a cause is good. I would say even if someone is able to reach 100, 50, 200, but the cause is good. There is nothing which is coming to us. It is something going for a social cause. So whosoever can contribute will be definitely getting direct indirect blessing. That is what I strongly believe in, and whatever we are doing or wherever we are today is from the blessings. That
Of
is a
course.
very big part of society, people, elders, whosoever you think of.
Yeah, yeah. That's great, Kamal. So, Kamal, I just wanted to dedicate today's session. No discussion about the real estate industry. No talk about how to buy and sell the house. I just wanted to make sure that over today's discussion is all about how we can contribute, how we can make our societies better. So that is what is more important. Uh, Bina Faruqi has mentioned something great. We are all connected in some way or the other. Life is a two-way street. In the words of John F. Kennedy, ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. And that's so true, Bina. I really, really appreciate that. And I firmly believe onto that. And this is not about the country. This is about every single individual. I'm not the guy who would just simply go and, seek for help and all that stuff. No, first I'll go and prove myself. And wherever I need help, I'm not asking this help for myself. If I have to fight to any extent with anybody to make the community better, to make the society better, Kamal, I will put my best efforts onto that. And that is what my clear aim and understanding of life is.
And that should be, as I was telling you, that not many people, when they reach that level of success, or not many, I would say, people can count on fingers that there are very few who believe in contributing towards the society, giving it back to the society, because that's what strongly they believe in, that whatever and wherever they are, there is a big contribution from the society or the country or individual or wherever they're staying. So they strongly want to give it back. And that's a very, I would say, a very unique gesture, very highly appreciated gesture, what, and it's a very great initiative, what we have taken.
That's right, Kamal. So, Kamal, let's see how many people send me the message by end of today that they have recommended that to 10 more people out there, and they have already subscribed it. And even if you have to pick up your phone, text message, WhatsApp, whatever you can do for me, I would really, really appreciate that. And Kamal, I'm keeping a target of having 5,000 people, 5,000 subscriber on the YouTube channel by end of this month. There's already almost more than 3,900 or 4,000 people. It's only 1,000 more people. Let's see, uh, that will give me an idea that how much people walk the talk, right? Because I see every day, like you won't believe, Kamal, hundreds of messages I'm getting on my social media, email, WhatsApp, text messages. And uh, so let me see how many people they actually really believe in doing the action and shows what they can do. Listen, if you cannot connect with 10 people on YouTube, what can you do in your life? Right, Kamal? And then you're kind of like telling me that, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that in this country. It's not possible, guys. It is all about our action, which makes a lot of difference in our life. Right, Kamal?
Yeah, that's so true. That's so true. Yep.
That's great, Kamal. So, Kamal, it's already 12:24. We have only just 6 minutes left. Uh, I would like to answer a few of the questions. If any of the viewers they have any question, let's utilize that 3-4 minutes to answer one or two question. And after that, we will definitely. I'll give you 30 to 60 seconds to say or share your thought process. Uh, Please do let me know what you think about it. I have got another message from Bina. This is towards humanity. If we are blessed to have food on our table, it becomes an obligation to give back. Let's start giving. Absolutely, Bina. And that is what I personally believe in my life. Uh, if we have an intention, if we have a thought process of giving back to the community, only then you can rise in your life. And that is why we named our channel Rise with Raman. There are two meanings for that. One is like, I am an early riser. I wake up at 4 o'clock, so I push people to wake up early. Kamal, I know I have reduced your sleep by next what 30 seconds or what?
Yeah, it's very hard. I won't wake up before 7.
Oh, you have come to 7. You used to wake up at 11 o'clock. Am I right?
Oh, yeah, of course, 11 o'clock. Yeah, yeah.
That's so wonderful. So Kamal, I don't see any question from any of the viewers, so I think you get an extra 2 minutes to speak about it. And there are a couple of people they were asking about our trip to India. So would you love to share or would you like to give some insight to people about what's your plans for India, Kamal?
Yeah, so definitely from next week onwards, I would say next to next week. The date we mentioned is 21st. We are starting our journey of meeting people in person, and we are meeting entrepreneurs in Jalandhar. We are meeting in Chandigarh. We are meeting in Gurgaon. We are meeting in Ahmedabad, Surat, Mumbai, and Pune. Now, one person asked me a question, like it was a very good question. He said, like, why did you select only these seven cities? There are people all across who are looking to. I mean, we are getting requests from Hyderabad and Chennai. So I told him that we are going to start in all the different parts of the country, that is for sure, but we are going in a phased manner because we were getting more requests from these cities or peripherals of these cities. So we thought like at least we can go and meet as many people as we can, and we have a regional manager who is also meeting everyone before we even meet. So the idea is to share what we can, best practices of real estate, best practices of entrepreneurship, and that is something which is going to be win-win. We are coming with a business model. Whenever people are going to interact with us, they will see that there is a win-win formula, that of course anyone joining hand with us is going to grow with the company, and it is a very unique concept, unique model we are getting in India. And so you can we have all our campaigns started, we are meeting with everyone, but because of the time constraint, we are meeting with appointments. We have a team to discuss with you before we land there. They will just talk to you and just figure out that is it a right equation for you, or are we the right set of opportunity that is for you, what we are providing. So all this is there. There is a lot on plate, but as I said, we will be meeting a lot of people after 21st of October. We are meeting people in Jalandhar, as I said, in Chandigarh. Then we are meeting in Gurgaon and Ahmedabad, Surat, and Mumbai and Pune. So, guys, anyone looking to connect with us, please do let us know. You can, I can share our regional manager's number here, and you can give him a call and look for an appointment, and probably he can even guide you about the slots available for all these locations. So his number to reach is 97174. Raman, can you just please write it for me?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, my handwriting is not good. So 97174 95033. 97174, that's India's number. 97174 95033.
His name is Shishant Paliwal.
Yeah, his name is Shishant Paliwal. Naseem, yeah, we are, in fact, we have given our request for trademark in Nepal too, and we are talking to a couple of people. Like, you will be surprised that we met people in Canada. They are from Nepal, and they are looking to start operations in Nepal. Means, but that doesn't mean that we, or you and me, cannot come connect, or we are definitely just waiting for our confirmation. And we are starting in Nepal, we are starting in Bangladesh, Pakistan, Sri Lanka as well. So it's just a matter of time, I would say. Means another 6-8 months, there will be a lot of activity happening into I would say the Asia Pacific region, and after that we will be starting our operations in Australia and US as well.
Perfect, Kamal. Oh, Meena is saying let's explore Gujarat too. We are exploring Gujarat.
Yeah, Minaji, we are there in Ahmedabad and we are in Surat, but because we have picked up these two cities
Kamal,
as
Bombay is in Bombay. Kamal, Bombay is in Gujarat as well. Am I right?
Okay.
So in Bombay, there's a lot of people from Gujarat actually.
Oh, yes,
I
yes.
used to live in Udaipur, and there was a lot of people. They were coming from Gujarat, and they used to go to Nathdwara.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, that's great. I think, Kamal, thank you very much for joining me for today. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to get at least 100 message by end of today that they have recommended our YouTube channel, which comes with the name Rise with Raman. And let me see who actually come forward and contribute into this noble cause. Or let me see if we just believe in talking and, talking, a little high about the things and no action. Guys, I am willing to spend my time, my efforts, and my resources onto that, and I will keep working towards the good cause of the community. And as I mentioned earlier, our objective is to raise $1 million from YouTube, and that money will be donated to hospitals and the other organizations which work towards the kids and towards the betterment of the youth, especially like some sports activities. So it is a clear cut objective which we are having onto that. And my humble submission to you is uh, that keep sharing and keep spreading the good word. If you don't like my videos, don't spread it. but then you make your good videos and spread some positivity and good message out there. Thank you very much. And Sandeep, thanks for the encouragement. Sandeep is a senior member of our team. Sandeep Batra, thank you very much. Kamal, we can see a message from Kunal Raj. He's requesting to share the details, about our presence in Delhi. Uh, Vikas Sharma is saying, don't mind, sir, but I think you should schedule a meeting in Ludhiana instead of Jalandhar. In Ludhiana, there's a lot of opportunities than Jalandhar. Sure, Vikas, we really appreciate your suggestion and we will definitely keep into consideration. I can see Sayed Mustafa is here. Thank you very much, guys, for joining for today's session. And uh, it's such a wonderful opportunity to get connected and communicate with all of you and keep encouraging each other and keep spreading the positivity. It's a long weekend, Thanksgiving Day. We all should be very, very thankful to anybody and everybody who have contributed in our life, and a special thanks to the nature, a special thanks to this wonderful country, which has given us so much. And Kamal, a special thanks to you for joining me for today's session. Have a
It's
fantastic day
all my
ahead.
pleasure, all my pleasure. And guys, we are coming to India. So I see a lot of people from India. So we would love to see all of you, meet you there. As I said, just let us know whosoever is interested to know more and enjoy your weekend. That's all I have. Yeah, Mr. Raman.
Stay safe. Thank you very much. And we'll see you next week, sharp at 12 o'clock. Fantastic day ahead. Bye bye.